Hello, my name is Sugarbush. I'm an actor, comedian, and writer, and this is my BFA acting senior project. I'm going to show you a couple of different monologues as well as a piece of writing that I have compiled for this project. First up is going to be a monologue from the play Anniversary by Rachel Bonds. It's a play that I was very fortunate to be cast in earlier this semester, my final play with the University of Montana. It's the first time in my life that I felt like I got to play a character similar to myself. I've played a lot of serial killers, Draculas, gangsters, literal allegories for the devil, but never somebody that actually felt like me. In fact, I frequently joked that this character was basically just me if I was straight. When I was in high school, there were these horses that my dad would take care of. Except they lived like way out, like 2.5 hours away. So he'd get up really early on Saturday mornings and drive out there to take care of these horses. And at some point, I don't remember why, but I started to go with him. So he'd get up at 4, get in his truck at 4:30 and drive out to these people's farms. And it was always dark and cold out, and there was hardly anyone else on the road, and we'd just drive out into the country drinking coffee from thermos tops. And we were really quiet. And the sky was that deep navy blue that it gets in winter. I was always wearing this big sweatshirt with the hood pulled all the way up, just staring out the window at all the blurry fields speeding by. And we would just drive and drive into the morning like that. But I can still feel that feeling, you know? Isn't it weird that some memories are like that? It's not an image I'm remembering, it's an entire feeling. I can still feel what it felt like to be sitting there at 4:30 in the morning in the dark in the truck with my dad. It takes over my entire body, this memory. Next up is a monologue from the play Leveling Up by Deborah Zoe Lawfer. I had the most fan-fucking-tastic day today. What is today? Mark it on the calendar. I went to the seminar today that is going to change our fucking lives. It's called ProNutra. It's this fucking awesome supplement, but that's just the physical product, the thing you can hold. What it really is it's a way of life. I'm never gonna work for anyone else ever again. I'm the head of my own company now. And I can get everyone that I care about in on this. What you do is you find other people, other entrepreneurs who want to be a part of something big, who want to own something, like yourselves. And then you get them in on it, and they get their friends in on it, and no. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not. Okay, it is, but so what? It's a fucking awesome product. I mean, just look at the literature. Don't go judging it, bringing all this negative energy into it until you read it and you try the stuff. I mean, they gave me one sample early this morning, and look at me. Finally, I'm going to show you a sketch that I had originally written in 2014 and performed with my sketch and improv comedy troupe, Todd Langton and the Family Band. Over the last 4 years, I've learned a lot. I've become a much better artist. So I wanted to go back in, find my favorite sketch that I'd ever written, my favorite character, and completely redo it using everything I've learned over the last 4 years. Performing this with me are fellow BFA actors Stephen Blotsky and Dylan McCumber, and because they are also currently in the BFA project, one is even a graduating senior, it's not memorized, it's just a staged reading. But without further ado, this is Crazy Pete's Discount Funeral Supply and Video Rental.
I'm telling you, dude, this guy has the best prices in the state. You're not gonna find a better deal anywhere else.
Yeah, okay, but you didn't say it was gonna be this creepy.
Creepy? How is this creepy?
You said you knew a place where I could get a coffin for cheap. You didn't say it would be behind the abandoned Motel 6. Or that you had to know which light fixture to pull to reveal a door. Or that it was called Crazy Pete's Discount Funeral Supply and Video Rental. It's 2022. Nobody rents movies anymore. This place is fucking creepy.
Okay, I can see how some people might consider that creepy.
Some people. There's a clown statue outside holding a sign that says, "This store under video surveillance for your protection." For our protection? What are we being protected from?
Look, the last funeral home tried to charge you an arm and a leg fee. Not an arm and a leg, but an extra fee because your dad still had both of his arms and legs. I promise you, this is the cheapest place in town. Do you really want to pass up a good bargain just because you think this place is a little off? Think about what your dad would have wanted. He always appreciated a good bargain.
Are you sure this place is legal? Something seems off.
What do you want?
Whoa, where the fuck did you come from?
Relax, man. It's his shop. He can crawl out of whatever secret passage he wants. Hey, Pete. It's Jesse. I bought a coffin from you a few years back for my grandma.
An Italian woman, 5'6", 218.5 pounds, rather plump, electric blue hair, exactly 13 moles on her face and neck, peg leg, glass eye, had a tattoo of Jesus having relations with Marilyn Monroe and Marilyn Manson on her lower back. Some might call it a tramp stamp. Fingernail fungus. Died at the age of 87 in a skydiving accident.
Yeah, that was Grandma. Crazy old lady.
I never forget a cadaver.
Great. So, Sam's father, this is Sam. His dad died last week, and we're here to plan his funeral.
Are either of you cops? Legally, you have to tell me if you're cops.
Just hear him out, man. No, we're not cops.
Good. Good. That's very good. Would you prefer a burial or cremation?
You offer cremation.
Of course I do! What kind of shoddy funeral service / video rental business do you think I'm running here?
No, it's just that you can cremate people here.
He has access to the Nabisco factory on the other side of town.
Not anymore. The owners found out I was using it when customers complained about a peculiar taste in their cookies. Now I use a fire pit I built out back.
A fire pit.
For an extra $50, I'll throw in s'mores and weenie roasting.
Yeah, saves you a ton on catering.
Yeah, I think I'd prefer a burial.
Excellent. Let's pick out a coffin. What kind of wood would you prefer? I have mahogany, oak, pine, spruce, and redwood.
I don't know, redwood sounds pretty cool.
Redwood it is. What is your price range?
Realistically, like $500.
Oh.
Oh, come on, Pete. I'm sure you can do something for that.
Perhaps. Do you mind if it's used?
Used like reclaimed wood, right? Sure, I'm all for that. That's
Not so much reclaimed as repossessed.
what?
You mean like The Exorcist?
Repossessed? Surely you don't expect me to just let someone keep their coffin after they fail to adhere to the payment plan, do you? I have kids to feed.
You have kids.
I raise goats. And goats will eat anything. If you want a redwood coffin for under $1,000, it will have to be repossessed.
Just go for the use.
Repossessed!
That.
Pre-Soner doesn't need it anymore.
It sounds illegal.
Since we've already established that none of us are cops, I don't see how that factors into the equation.
Okay, fine. Used. Repossess. Just fine.
Next up is the burial plots. Several of my customers simply use their own backyards, but I doubt you have a yard. So you'll still need a plot. I can offer you mine.
Your burial plot.
My backyard. A very fitting spot just opened up. Prime real estate. It's right next to my flower garden where I grow bat flowers, doll's eyes, witch hazel, corpse flowers, and of course, petunias.
Yeah.
Plus, the timing is ideal. The coffin was removed from it just yesterday.
Yeah, that sounds totally normal. How much is it for that?
A repossessed redwood coffin and repossessed burial plot will come to $750.
Oh, wait, I have a coupon.
Sorry, that's expired. Much like your father.
Okay, whatever. What do I need to sign?
Sign and leave a paper trail? I think not.
Okay, whatever. Do you do like cash or Venmo? What is it?
I only accept cryptocurrency.
Seriously, I don't have any.
I got this. You can just Venmo me.
Okay.
And all good.
Would you like to start a punch card? It's Double Punch Tuesday.
I've already got one.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Hell yeah, 4 more coffins and I get a free flower arrangement. Thanks, Pete. Hey, Sam, wait up.
You've reached Crazy Pete's Doula Collective and Jazzercise.